Hi, I'm Joe Noga with cleveland.com, Northeast Ohio Media Group, and I'm here with the Medina-bees, Coach Dan Sutherland, Zeke Martin, and Jake Vanadia. Guys, 3-7 last year. Coach, what does this team need to do to take that next step and be successful in the Northeast Ohio Conference and reach the playoffs?
You know, we need to continue working hard in practice and getting better every day. This will be the second year in our offense, so we feel like we take that next step. We have a lot of returning starters on the offensive side of the ball, so no longer are they learning the offense, they're perfecting the offense. So we're hoping to, we were very competitive in a lot of our games last year, so we're hoping to take that step from being competitive to winning football games. And that's going to start in practice and how we do things during the season.
Specifically, you mentioned you have a stable of running backs coming back. You got a returning tight end and quarterback. Some names that you mentioned.
Yeah, we have our starting quarterback, Colin Miner, is going to be a 3-year starter. Jake Vanadia has been starting tight end with. He's been splitting time with Troy Grabowski. The way we run our offense, they interchange. All 3 of our running backs are back: Jimmy Dahl, Kyle Sheary, and Crowley. And our receiver comes back, Timmy Jenkins. And we have a couple other guys that got a lot of playing time, a lot of starts. So skill-wise, we feel like we're pretty good there, and we need to shore up some other areas, and we can be a team that teams will have to reckon with.
Jake, he mentioned that experience coming back and that familiarity with your quarterback as a 3-year starter. What's it like when you guys get together on the offensive side of the ball as you're heading into the season and working through things?
Well, during practice we know each other. We know like when routes are going to hit here, when are we going to do this and that. So we're just know each other without talking. So it's good connection on and off the field with all the skill guys. And I think it's going to translate to good times in the games.
Zeke, Illinois commit recently over the summer here. Looking forward to, what are you looking forward to in this senior year? You know, having the recruiting all set aside, not having to worry about that. What are you looking forward to most as a senior?
Well, it just lets me focus on this season in particular. Our goal is to get to the playoffs. That's what we're striving for, and it's just going to help immensely. I mean, I can put all my time into the high school team instead of having to work on recruiting as well, and it's a big piece of why I'm going to be able to help the team a lot this year.
You mentioned putting time into the high school team. A younger offensive line, you've got some guys you're going to have to be able to work with. Just talk about how that unit is coming along in the preseason.
Well, we got one senior. He'll be our center. His name's Tommy Bartfi. And then the rest are underclassmen. Our left guard, Mike Zura, he'll be a senior as well. It's going to be different, but I'm helping the guys along. I'm the most experienced out of all of them, so I have to show them the ropes a little bit, show them where they need to go, what they need to do. So, but we're coming along a lot better than I expected, actually. So.
Now, Coach, River-Division produced a playoff team in Stowe last year. You saw what they were able to do, take that next step, that leap. The schedule isn't kind to you. You mentioned that. Just talk a little bit about going through the schedule and the teams you face.
Well, you know, it's the same as last year for us. We played 10 games, and last year we played 8 teams with winning records, 6 playoff teams, and I don't expect that to change this year. I mean, we played Brunswick and Wadsworth in our preseason game, 2 playoff teams. In our league alone is Elyria, Shaker Heights. North Royalton's going to be much improved. They have a lot of skill on offense. Every week is a playoff game pretty much for us, and we like that. We accept that challenge. We always talk about as a coaching staff, we win our league, we're a legitimate playoff contender. You know, we're a team that can do some damage in the playoffs. So hopefully, you know, this last season we learned we had a lot of returning stars, a lot of juniors playing last year. They, you know, baptism under fire, and hopefully we take that step, kind of like a Stowe and some of these other teams that, hey, we've gone through it, now we know what it takes, let's take that next step and be a playoff team.
For you guys, Jake and Zeke, rivalry games, obviously, you mentioned August 29th as the Brunswick game as one you circle on the calendar. What kinds of things should we expect, in a rivalry game like that?
Expect a lot of fight. It's gonna be chippy. It's gonna be fun, and I'm hoping we can come out of there with a win.
Yeah, I'm coming out with a chip on our shoulder because they destroyed us last year, and I'll admit that. But we had our time to make our moves, and we didn't make our moves. In the first half of the game, we were right there. And before the half ended, we screwed it up. We lost it. So that's what I'm coming back for.
Now, before I let you go, as far as inspiration or something, anything you guys want to be able to draw on for the season, Coach, what can we expect from Medina this year?
Well, we have adopted the motto, no excuses. We're tired of coming up with excuses, all this or that. And the kids have really bought in, and practice has been great. We're just finishing up camp right now, our preseason 10-day camp. And we expect to have no excuses at the end of the game. We're gonna fight. We're gonna make you battle. We're gonna make you earn a victory. If you beat us, you're gonna earn it. And we're excited about what we're doing. We're excited about the direction we're heading, and we're just excited to start the season on Monday.
Well, there you have it, the Medina-Bees. Look for more coverage here on cleveland.com.